Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Hey everybody, it's Liam and Big Al, and at long last, it's time for another Badcast.
I know, we just haven't been able to align ourselves.
No, the star. Well, Mr. Rockstar Big Al over here has been touring with his comedy career.
AKA just making sure I don't have any kids on the WA side.
Sure. Very good.
There we go. Sounds way better.
Check around Australia.
Yeah, it was amazing, mate.
Who are you touring with?
Chris Franklin. Now, if you don't know who Chris Franklin is, he was actually a number one song called Bloke. I'm a bloke. I'm a knocker.
And my best mate's name is Robbo.
That's it. Yeah.
Winfield is my cigarette.
Yep. There we go. I should probably know it. I heard him fucking sing it every night.
So Chris hits. Cool. And so Chris Franklin. Who else?
Then we had Laurie Bell, and she was doing her character called Granny Flaps.
Granny Flaps.
Yeah. Which is great. So she had these, and she sold out the first night. She had these bumper stickers that says "I love Granny Flaps."
Right.
So I said to the audience, I said, "Look, they're only $1 each.
It's a tough sell.
Why don't you guys just get a representative from each table, just to chuck as much dough in as you can, get as many stickers as you like, and after the show, we'll just go and stick them on random cars everywhere around Carnarvon."
People love it when you do that.
Can you imagine people just like, some dude coming and go, "What do you mean I love Granny Flaps?"
Yeah.
That's what the bumper sticker is. I love Granny Flaps.
It's not great. It's not great.
No, it's not, is it?
So, all right, WA, tell it, what was, you travel around a bit?
We kicked off Exmouth, which was a fantastic place. Like, seriously, it was a great pub there called Frothies.
All right.
And they just do homebrew. So they've actually got a shed out the back where they've got all their vats and kegs, and they actually do everything on premise. Mm-hmm. It was just awesome. The dude had actually just welded random shit to make the taps. So there was like an old fishing reel, a spanner.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. So it was fantastic, and the gig was weird. It's kind of like so you walk up to the bar, and it's kind of just like a veranda area, and then that veranda area faces like the street.
Right. Okay.
And this shopping kind of complex. So we were doing the gig, and then into and people were actually on this balcony bit, and then but our voice would have just carried on into the street. Like it was just
right.
It was a weird gig, but it was fantastic.
And the WA crew, they showed up and had a good time, did they?
They certainly did. They certainly did. And I forgot Josh Warrior, who another comedian. So it was all four of us, which was great. So
I think he might have been performing at the Slug and Lettuce one time when we did a Badcast there.
That's right. Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. So the poor bastard's got blind in one eye and only I think 50% vision in the other. So
okay.
Yeah, so it was just, he had some cracker lines on the way, and it just, every time we'd stop off, he'd go, "Are you sure you don't want me to drive?" Like, but we just went, fuck it, we've got an Lexus.
Yeah, very good.
So it was a bloody hell of a drive. We did Exmouth to Carnarvon, so that was around about 5.5 hour trip.
Okay.
And so Carnarvon is kind of they've got a space station centre there.
Right.
Plus they're home to the 1 mile jetty.
Right,
now, I had been on the 1 mile jetty around about 5 years ago, and I went to go on it again, and it said that it's unstable, and I think I weakened it.
You fucked it up from last time, Biggie. Stop breaking, infrastructure, man.
I know. It's one of their go-to sites as well, and it's fucked. It's almost like us closing down the Rocking Horse. That's Adelaide Gordon, isn't it? Really? It's,
yeah.
So we went from Carnarvon to Port Hedland. It's a good 9.5 hour drive.
9.5 hour drive. Australia's a massive country, isn't it?
And all of this, the promoter kind of fucked up with the old rental car. So there's 4 people, a big dude, a bogan who's pretty tall, a granny, and Josh, blind dude. And we're all cramped into this fucking Hyundai Elantra.
Yeah, nice. So travelling in style.
Like, yeah, and my whole back's not fitting into the seat, you know what I mean? I have to tuck it in. And it was.
And you had the middle seat, let me guess, or
the whole fucking back row.
Nice.
Part of me was just going, okay, it's a big trip because our end destination's Broome, right?
Yeah.
So we're going from the middle of Australia up to the top end. I'm like, fucking hell! Like I thought there's going to be shitloads of kangaroos, and I'm in this car where a rabbit's going to fuck us over.
Yeah.
Like it was just, but I was actually disappointed with the amount of wildlife we saw, and the amount
Didn't
of wildlife
see much.
was pretty much fuck all. We saw some wild goats,
Okay.
and then they just do nothing.
Yeah.
And some wild cows,
Yep.
just munching on shit. Accidentally ran over a lizard.
Bummer.
Yeah, a bit sad about that because what I tried to do, he was in the middle of the road, and I thought he's definitely going to dart off. So I went to run have the car over him.
Yeah, you try and get them in between the two wheels. Yeah.
Nah, he just went, fuck off.
No.
And just,
You can't.
yeah.
All you can do is try sometimes, mate.
I know.
You know?
And I just went, oh, that is not good.
Yeah.
Not good. But it was, I didn't see any kangaroos.
Really?
There were emus hanging around the caravan park in Exmouth.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. We had peacocks and shit everywhere. Like one of the
Peacocks?
servos. Yeah, this servo we rocked up, just peacocks everywhere.
Really?
It's just so fucking rare. This is
They're fancy.
last thing I'd probably see in Australia. It's just there. But we did the scary...
Did that make you feel better about paying $2 a litre for the fuel, or?
Oh, mate, it was fucking expensive. I think it was $1.85.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, that's peacock money, man, you know?
Yeah, I know. But we actually were driving into a bushfire. So
Right.
out there, they just, because there's nothing, they just let them go. They don't fight them.
Mm.
So the smoke was like thick as for a good 100 Ks. And the whole time I'm just going, oh, fucking hell. Like, is it coming across the road?
Yeah.
Has it been already?
It's
Where
eerie,
is
isn't it? It's fully eerie.
Oh, mate, it was...
I've driven around a
Fucking
few
hell.
in the past, and it is a freaky thing because, especially if there's lots of smoke, it makes everything start to get dark, and you don't know which direction anything's coming from, and
Well, it could be like fucking animals going to be out there jumping out, or
anything. Yeah, it's really low visibility.
Tourists and I've been lost for 3 days. Fuck off.
You want a lift? Can I give you a lift?
Jump in the back, mate. Jump in the back.
Oh god.
And then Port Hedland. I don't know if you've ever been to Port Hedland. It's
I haven't. No, I've only been to Perth actually.
Yeah, okay. It's just a working town. It's just iron ore shit everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just that red dust and everything's just caked on, and delight for an asthmatic like myself.
I can imagine.
So the gig, they didn't have an alcohol license. So the gig,
Really?
Yeah. So it was a tough gig. But I got drunk backstage.
Goon?
No, Emu Export.
Oh god.
Mate, I was hooked on the shit.
Dude, you drink Budweiser as well, so it's a tough one. Emu.
Mate, I actually really enjoyed the Emu Export.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I actually tried to find it here in Dan Murphy's and things. I don't think you can get it here in South Australia.
No, you can, only place you can really get it here in South Australia is on the Ghan.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
I think
it's
at
a bit
least one of the,
expensive to, do my habits.
Yeah, that's the premium
right.
beer, mate.
You can't get it imported in, like from WA? Or,
Why would you, mate? Why would you? Come on, mate. Hey, Biggie, should we have a drinks break?
Yes, sounds fantastic. Let's do that, and I'll come back with some more glorious stories, including Outback karaoke.
Oh, dear. All right.
10 years ago, Sam Davis was out one Saturday night with mates when one punch cost Sam his life. From this tragedy, the Sammy D Foundation was born. You can help the Sammy D Foundation continue their work highlighting the consequences of drug and alcohol-related violence by attending their 10-year anniversary gala dinner. Tickets include entertainment, 3-course meal and drinks. The Sammy D Foundation Gala Dinner, Saturday 26th of May at the National Wine Centre. Book now at sammydfoundation.org.au.
And we are back from the drinks break. We're actually here at the Historian Hotel here in the city of Adelaide. Very nice pub, actually. Nice, historic. It's a historian's type of pub.
Yeah, it is. It looks actually really nice. A little balcony that you'd kind of expect, someone like Rapunzel to be at or something. Or some, ancient Adelaidean, just kind of,
Some ancient Adelaidean.
Well, kind of declaring their love from the balcony.
Sure.
Or,
It's got a bit of romance to the building, doesn't it?
It does a little bit.
It's a nice spot, nice staff, and a good selection of beers as well. So thanks for having us, Historian Hotel.
Exactly. Now, if you would like to, sponsor, it's a free sponsorship. We're not asking for your money. We actually just, if you want to have your business sponsoring the beer break,
that's right.
And give us a buzz on the Badcast Facebook page. And what are you drinking? I'm drinking Stone and Wood.
I'm also on the Stone and Wood, mate.
It's nice, isn't it?
Very good from Byron Bay.
Yeah. Oh, is it a Byron Bay?
It's a Byron Bay. It's from the Stone and Wood Brewery, located in Byron Bay. Yeah. I went to the brewery a couple of years ago, actually, as well. It's a nice spot.
No, it's actually really nice. It's like it's an upper class Budweiser, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a fruit cup.
Actually, they were really good at the. Yeah, it is a real fruit cup, and it's very good and tropical for that kind of climate up there.
Of course.
They were cool at the brewery. Actually, they took me for a tour, and they gave us. So we said, how are you getting back? And we said, we're going to walk back to town. And they went, we'll take a couple of roadies, and they gave us like stubbies of beer to drink
fantastic.
as we walk on the house.
That is brilliant.
Ripper.
Oh, mate, can't get any better than that.
I loved it.
Like I was saying, WA, Emu Export was the go.
Yeah.
And so you can imagine Port Hedland, nothing much going on. So
you had a mob of emus, mate.
We've done this gig. No one's drinking. I got on the piss. And what it is, I because it was an actual proper theatre, they had props backstage.
Right.
So I just scaraged through to find what I could quickly wear, just for fun.
Something
just,
ridiculous.
Just to trick, just find some stuff and then come out to the other comedians going, hey, right. So I've got this stuff on and then I've totally loss of time. And then the act's finished. And so I'm like I have to go out there in this because I was hosting.
And what were you wearing?
It's a beautiful picture, but I squeezed myself into a size 8 dress.
Oh, jeez.
This black number.
There's a saying for that. I'm not going to say it.
And I was wearing a safari hat.
Safari hat?
You know, one of those ones that, the actual proper hunter kind of looking safari.
Oh, yeah, the proper, for sure.
The green one. And just some my jeans and socks.
Oh, you had jeans on. That's good. I'm
I couldn't get it all the way down.
Right.
A size 8 dress kind of turned into just a top.
Crop top type of thing?
Yeah, a bit of a crop top.
Fair enough.
Thing, yeah.
Frilly one, though. But
the thing is, it was a long sleeve and it had kind of some diamond, so you could see your shoulders and stuff coming out of there. And it was almost like a stocking material, So, of course, I got a bit sweaty under the lights. And I could tell Port Hedland had, with whatever respect they had for me, they just went, oh, that's gone. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Because I was trying to be doing Beyonce's dance, and they just were like, one dude just saw me and just fucked off. He just left. He just left the room. So I couldn't get the fucker off. So I had to be like, a kid where they have to put their arms up.
Just like, can somebody help me?
And I'm like, no.
You're in a very vulnerable position there as well.
I know. So the gig went well, and then we went back to the hotel, and we went, because it is just a town where people just work. It is there's a pub down the road. Let's see what they got. Turns out, fucking karaoke night.
Oh man,
mate. So it's a big country bloody pub.
Yep,
but it's
nice.
This biggest beer garden I've probably ever seen. Like an amphitheatre there, big fuck off screen, and it was just people just doing karaoke.
Really? What was the quality like?
Actually, there was some that were actually pretty good.
Okay,
to be honest,
okay.
I think they've done that kind of stuff before.
Yep.
Laurie went to the toilets, and this chick came out and goes, "Do you like what I've done?" And Laurie has looked down, and on the ground is just fluorescent pink chuck.
Nice.
Right? And then she looked up at her, and then she's holding the pink drink, going, "Yeah, that was me."
Proudly. Looks like you've been eating fucking glow sticks.
He was like, "Oh, fucking hell!" And but there were some, just chicks. Just it was just weird because all the blokes just look like real bogans, like they've just come from the mine.
Yeah.
And all these chicks have just dolled up to the nines.
Okay.
You know, in like fancy dresses. And one chick I saw fall down 4 times.
Right. Very
And I
good.
went, wow. I think she's probably related.
Very good. Now, what about this then? So you
Yes.
did quite a bit of travelling
We did.
with the comedians.
Yes.
What was the most annoying travelling habit from...
I think it would be Chris Franklin because he's lost his license to, I think, 2025.
Right. Okay.
So,
Parking fines or...
well, no, so he decided for fun that he would be our bogan GPS. So
Okay.
we just left Carnarvon. We're on a 9.5 hour trip, and we get to the first bit where we're actually on the highway, and
Yeah.
he goes, in 920 kilometres, turn left.
That has got legs, that idea. Chris Franklin GPS.
I know, it would be great, but the thing is, the stupid little fucking kept fucking doing it for the next 10 kilometres.
Oh, man.
But, you know, and he'd have, you know, just some fun facts, because
Okay.
he's done that kind of area quite a few times, but some stuff that, which I thought I couldn't believe. He goes, we have to stop off in this roadhouse, in the middle of nowhere. He goes, they have the best sausage rolls I've ever had.
Really?
And they were fucking fantastic.
Okay.
I was like, it's just so random.
Local knowledge.
It's just
Hey,
so
mate.
random, mate.
No, it doesn't. It's not really that random when you think about it, because I've heard a story about Chris Franklin, how he might have made himself a little bit
He
sick
did
by
have scurvy.
meat pies.
Yeah.
So
I
he's a
think all
connoisseur of pastry goods.
It's only
If you
right.
think about it.
He just ate meat and meat pies and just drank beer, and he got scurvy. The first person ever recorded in 100 years
That's
to have fucking scurvy.
that's quite something.
Like, it's pirates. A pirate probably would have been the last person in Australia to have fucking scurvy. You just go, what the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Scurvy. Like,
Are you eating that shit again today? Ayar. Jesus Christ.
So we ended up in Broome. That was our final destination, Cable Beach. We have seriously some of the best beaches in Australia up there.
Really?
I know South Australia as well, but some of those are fantastic. It is absolutely great. I found out in Broome why the emu export. Because I'm not the only one. It's lots of the young ones and all that drink it.
It's the same thing as the West End here in Adelaide. It's got the trendy thing now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the main reason over Swan Lager and things, apparently, I haven't tested this, but I want to get a couple of beers to test it out, that the Emu Export, it's the only beer that they can find that actually tastes exactly the same, totally fucking hot or warm, as it does cold.
Yeah, right.
You know, because have you ever had like a cold, like a hot VB?
I try to avoid it.
You just go, I would rather fucking pull my fingernails out with pliers.
Yeah, it's tough.
But apparently, so, you know, so some of the miners and stuff, or, you know, the country, like, they'll have it in their fucking utes and it's hot, but they'll still be able to sink the piss.
Wow, okay.
They could have just been saying that, to be honest.
Yeah. The fridge broke down. Let's just lie to him.
Yeah.
You right, mate?
Yeah, so we'll just, you know, we'll so I want to test the theory out. So if I have to go back to WA to do that, then I will.
Drinking warm beers. In fact, speaking of ridiculous challenges, the Elephant British Pub
Yes.
has got a hot chili eating. It's like a hot curry,
Okay.
and you've got to finish it within the quickest time. And if you do, you get your name on the board.
Right, okay.
We've been challenged by the good people at the Elephant British Pub.
Shit, well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, next podcast, let's do it.
Okay. Chili eating.
Let's make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
how bad are the chilies? Is it like...
Apparently, it's pretty bad.
you have to wear gloves to eat them?
Well, I'll be
imagine?
using eating irons, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. I can tell the guy from the north.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's a thing called
It's not bobbing for
utensils.
apples, dude. You know, man. Thanks for listening, everybody. This has been a Badcast. Hey,
been
check
fantastic.
us out on OzCastNetwork.com. You can see the Badcast there amongst a bunch of other Aussie podcasts. Check out our Facebook page. We post funny videos. There's one I put up recently, which
Mate.
is pretty funny.
Is
The
that-
girl jumping the barrier. Did you see that?
Mate, and there was just that dude who kind of looked like Carl from the Elephant. Dude that had the one tooth that could open a can of soup like, and just like, oh, chopper.
He was like the mental asylum Tony Robbins. Like, that's what I...
But yeah, that chick who just got walloped in the face with that. Some things I just go, like, I've got to stop watching that shit on the bus because I'll have my headphones in and they're noise cancelling and I'll just go, ah! And then people just like turn around like I'm on the fucking Voice or something.
Yeah.
It was but yeah, check it out. And you're very good at putting them up there, mate. So
check out our crappily maintained Twitter page also.
It is crapalicious.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
Help us buy more beers and sponsor us. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter or bagcast.com.au. The Bagcast is part of the Ozcast podcast network.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.